Not sober enough for this commentary? Yes, I am. No, I didn't. Get intoxicated because the Lakers won. I'll do that when we win the finals. Went to a birthday party, had some fun. And this was after the Lakers won the game, so I was in a better mood. But Los Angeles Lakers closed out the Denver Nuggets in 5 games, 117 to 108, and LeBron James had a triple-double with a stat line of 38, 16, and 10. And with this win, the Lakers advance to the NBA Finals, and this will be LeBron James' 10th Finals. And we'll just go over some of these other guys' stats. Well, let's check. First thing I'll talk about is fucking free throws, because there was a lot of bitching about that from Nuggets fans last game. We only shot 3 more free throws than the Nuggets, but I guess this shit's rigged. I guess it is. LeBron and AD only shot, I think, 9 to 8 free throws. Yep, 9 to 8 free throws. So they didn't shoot 14 apiece like last game, but they still shot a decent amount of free throws. And more guys shot free throws this game compared to last game. Yeah, so we had 6 guys shoot free throws instead of just 4. But 24 from 29, so our free throw shooting has gotten a lot better as of recently. And the Nuggets, they shot 23 of 26. So yeah, when it comes to the overall free throw spread or disparity, we've only shot in like 3 more free throws compared to the Nuggets, 3 or 4 throughout the entire series. Pretty sure it's like 142 to 139. So yeah, so it's rigged. That's just a lazy and ignoring dumb excuse whenever your fucking team loses. Again, Nuggets players, they just had some silly ass, dumb ass fouls that you just can't excuse. But I'm not gonna get into that. LeBron James was spectacular in the fourth quarter. He had 16 points in the fourth quarter alone, and he just buried the Nuggets with a barrage of mid-range jumpers, and of course that dagger 3 later on in the game with like 2 minutes left. LeBron just decided in that fourth quarter that he would become Thanos, and he would snap the Nuggets season away. Like, he decided, yep, the Nuggets, you're not playing anymore, get out the bubble. And that's what happened. That's really what happened. One thing I'm seeing people complain about is saying that LeBron traveled on that dagger 3 hit. I mean, I don't know, because the NBA is really inconsistent with their travel calls. So maybe he traveled, maybe not. But the reason why I don't feel like he traveled, because none of the Nuggets players or the bench, made any gestures to the official that he traveled or anything like that. So yeah, and even if he didn't make that 3, he would have still had like 13 points in the fourth quarter. So he was cooking in the fourth quarter. Anthony Davis had a quiet 27, and it's just a quiet 27 doing LeBron having a triple double. But he was efficient. He hit a timely 3 down the stretch. Danny Green also hit a timely 3 down the stretch, which kept us in the lead in front. And while I get that Danny Green has been a punching bag for this team throughout the year, he's just been ass at times, like complete garbage. And his numbers this series was like what, 29% from 3, 30% from the field, and you could just tell that sometimes he wasn't confident in his shot. He was hesitating, or he would drive, put up a floater, break, or turn it over. But he hit that 3 with confidence down the stretch, and we needed it. And he also had some great defensive stretches too. He had a block on Plumlee. While I do feel like they missed a foul on that. When you're 7 feet tall, uber athletic like Mason Plumlee, or I think Mason Plumlee's 6'10". When you're that tall and uber athletic, you just gotta dunk that. So you don't have to worry about getting blocked. You just gotta dunk that. And when it came to Danny Green's other block, he blocked Nikola Jokic. He scrambles, closes out to Morris in the corner. Morris misses that 3. So while he's been bad at times, he did have a stroke of brilliance on the defensive end, and he made a timely 3. And that's all I really need him to do occasionally, in the finals. That's really all I need him to do. Alex Caruso, he had a good night, 11 points. I think he was like 5 or 6 shooting. And yeah, he was just moving with energy, cutting to the basket. The guys were finding him, and he was able to finish at the rim really well. And he was our team's highest plus-minus leader. Let me try to pull out what his numbers were when it comes to plus-minus. Alright, plus-minus, plus 16. So yeah, he was plus 16, and he was just really good tonight. And yeah, man, that's really all I have to say. The Nuggets, they fought hard. They were always, a threat to come back in the game, but we was able to close out because, well, we're not the Clippers. Fuck the Clippers. But really, it's gonna be me talking like a fan now, no more what we did well when it comes to playing, against the other team. It's just great to see the Lakers finally back in the finals. It's been 3,769 days. It's been 10 years since our last championship. And yeah, it's just good to see this team being good again after being snubbed by some high-profile free agents like LaMarcus Aldridge, like Paul George, like Kevin Durant. Who else am I missing? Like Kawhi Leonard. But we did get Anthony Davis in the trade. We did get LeBron James. And we're in contention to win another title. And, free agency was kind of a scramble, but they weren't able to pick up guys like Danny Green, even though he's overpaid. You got guys like Dwight Howard on the minimum. Who else am I missing? Yeah, we got a lot of other guys, and the waivers we picked up like J.R. Smith and Dion Waiters, while they haven't been that great, they've been good. I would say bench guys, locker room guys. Same with guys like Jared Dudley. But yeah, man, it's good to see this team be great again after our other failed attempts like signing Brook Lopez, Lou Williams, overpaying Luol Deng, and Timothy Mozgov. It's great to see him be good again after those mishaps of free agency. After drafting guys like Larry Nance Jr., Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, Lonzo Ball, and D'Angelo Russell. It's great to see this team just be good again for a championship. And what about some of our terrible lineups that we've rolled out in the past? Let me just rattle off one of these terrible lineups. Let me find it. Hold up. Yep. Those Tariq Black, Robert Zachary days. I remember the failed experiment of Dwight Howard, Steve Nash, and how Dwight Howard's getting a redemption arc basically. Wow. It's just good to see this team be good again and be able to contend for a title. It really is. I'd like to see us win this for Kobe, and yeah, man. Yeah, it's just good to see us be, a great team again after, the Kendall Marshall, the Jody Meeks, the Kent Bazemore, the Ryan Kelly and Jordan Hill starting lineups, or after we win 17 games in the season. We were in the dumps, in the trenches. So, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to who we play, whether it is the Miami Heat or the Boston Celtics. I have no idea yet. I assume it'll be the Heat, because I think they'll close out in the next game. If not, more rest for Anthony Davis and LeBron, so it doesn't really matter to me. But, yeah, man. Glad the Lakers are finals bound again, and 4 more to go.